And when I was here a few months ago, this door was actually locked, and we had to like crawl through this broken glass door. This is amazing. I can imagine this place when it was
Wow.
clear blue waters, people all over playing launch chairs, kind of around here.
Wow, wow, wow.
Wow. The cool thing is behind this kind of 80s glass windows is the gym. So we'll see that really soon.
Okay. Hello, person.
Kind of the tile decor really matches well. And directly outside, we actually have this
Chocolate.
small waterfall.
Chocolate for today.
Brings in really ambient noise as you're kind of chilling here. It seems to be the same depth the whole time. It doesn't get deeper anywhere. Like this. Here's what we start to see a lot of the decay. The ceiling is just completely falling down here. But all this equipment, there's so much money in this room. Just left behind. And look at this mold kind of forming up here. It's so sad. Oh yeah, the lighting here would have been incredible. Light bulbs kind of going around the windows. Green roofs over here. Bench. Right underneath us, we have the stream that kind of goes over the property. And we see the kind of parking lot here. And then right under that kind of glass roof is the entrance. Kind of the carport where you get dropped off. Every direction, all we see is just the path and the forest. And then right here, we're approaching the main entrance. The use of natural light here because there's no windows around.
Ano pa yung ginagawa niyo dyan, Aliana?
And they just shine and beautiful.
Talaga kayo, ah.
Right here on the shoulders. They've been,
Wala na kayong ginawa kundi magpasaway.
Yeah, so that's where we came from, the guest rooms, fitness center, and game room. And this is what you see in the first walking here. There actually used to be a big mall with the whole property here, with the whole building and everything, and it was just taken out. Very tall ceilings.
Chocolates. Yan. Talaga, hindi nyo na naman tinatantanan yung mga ano dyan.
Just completely dead. It might have been Christmas time too.
Pusa.
Christmas light. Kind of all over this tree here. Look how incredible this is. This was the kind of dining hall right here. You could eat inside or you could walk outside here and eat. Look at how apocalyptic that looks.
Ay, nasaan
But
yun?
it's really cool because that part is actually underground. And so above that area is a courtyard. This gas fireplace to greet you as soon as you walk in. And right here on the front doors, there might have been, probably a doorman or receptionist. Oh, maybe this area. That's this door here. Oh yeah, yep. There we have it, the reception desk. So we have 3 sets of doors. Wow, really cool light. Very modern looking. Classrooms, Watson, whatever that is, a concierge. Probably have these TVs playing, maybe some promotional adverts, or even a show maybe. So before we go in that section, which is the offices and convention halls, we're gonna go downstairs here, check out the dining room and the kitchen. It's incredible because all the food is left behind. It's like everyone just vanished completely. Look at this. This part is actually still alive. I think we were kind of dumping their drinks here. And that just...
Uwe, wala tao. Ang person. Wala.
That's so cool. So this is what happens as soon as you walk down the stairs. With the kind of cashier here, kind of to bring you to the dining hall over there. Yeah, some vandals, definitely. empty, money, took it all. But
Isang
I mean, the trash can's still full. The menus right here on the bottom, the cocktails, even someone's shoe, probably a worker's uniform. And then directly to the left is all the different restaurants. And look how cool this is. This display here, full of, alcohol and everything. I imagine it would have been probably like 10, 20 different restaurants here, all serving different types of food. Really cool that. I mean, everything is like here still. The takeout boxes, the cutlery,
Okay lang po. Kayo po, kamusta
buffet
po?
style table right here under the chandelier. And that's definitely what it was.
Mabilis mga regalo po.
There's like a kitchen for anybody curious. If it is still kind of here, but I must miss this one. Oh, that's gotta be not too old, probably still drinkable. Holy cow. It's not just as it was. Immediately set.
I think they have this hose to pump water out of the basement. I remember reading something about a massive, massive leak that happened down there. And I mean, because of that, the whole thing is covered up and down with black mold. And I think that's the reason they have this here now. Look at this. Wow. And here are the skylines that we saw, before. So right above us, there's a courtyard. You could like walk up here. I love how everything is still set up. There's not a piece of graffiti anywhere. Nothing's trashed. On this, the dishwashing station right here. It does smell like food here, I'm not gonna lie. And all the dishes are left behind. It's kind of the cleaning station. Kind of a belt that goes around. This looks like food was left behind here.
Wow.
I think that's what happened, yeah. Wow. So these were the dirty plates up on these shelves here. And they even had a buffet area right here too. So they had a lot of options now.
Another view of, a little bit of decay happening.
Wow. This is awesome. This is such a big room. Look at this. We have speakers on like every corner, stereo systems, everything. And we even have some private dining rooms here too. And this is what they would look like. So you could probably, have a meal during a meeting. I can see a place to put down
Thank you very much. Don't forget to like.
Some great natural decay. It's kind of rust water just floating up on the carpet. Yeah, these are all dining rooms. Look at this ATM behind. This place was probably abandoned with all the money in there. And it looks like someone kind of broke in and took all the money from inside. This really shows how quickly this place closed. So now here we are back in the lobby, and we're going to continue through this kind of small skyway over to the classrooms and Watson. Right outside, we have a good view of the driveway. Just all overgrown. All the vines on the pillars, and we have a little bit of rain coming down. Really adds to the mood. And this is what I was talking about before. You kind of walk on top of the actual dining room. And this is what I was talking about before. You walk on top of the dining room. You have a little path and then a grassy area, which will be maintained once upon a time. And now this is where we have kind of the offices, the classrooms.
Why
that type of stuff
Christmas
right here.
in your
This kind of the
heart?
main lobby for that area. And then,
Wala kaming Christmas tree here.
whoa. All those lights
Wala
up top.
kaming Christmas tree.
I'm sure a lot of big
Wala kaming
presentations would
any
happen here.
decoration din.
We have the 3 projector
Lalagay din
screens
dito siguro.
as well. Oh, look at this. Yeah, this is really cool. And we have a really good view of the front entrance to this place as well. The kind of circular driveway up here and the glass roof. obviously got a bunch of storage and cleaning equipment back here. They probably did a service where they could do laundry for you. They'd cover your room, just take your clothes, and then bring it back when it's already done. So now we have 2 levels we can check out here. And then from there it kind of branches off to, you know, 3rd floor and 4th floor as well. I think we'll start down here and then we'll move on later on. So we have classrooms, telephones, restrooms, and elevators over here in this section. So yes, along this hallway we just have a lot of different conference rooms. Definitely, you know, a lot smaller than the main one we saw just now. But there has to be, you know, hundreds of them.
Babalot.
It's natural decay right here. So
Bigay ni
basically,
Daddy Lot sa first
there's
month.
some moss lying on the carpet. Wow, there's
Uy
black
kayo.
mold and moss just growing on the carpet. That's incredible. This is one of the nourishment homes that we have. And I imagine this would have been
Christmas na ba?
at least would have been filled with, you know, cups and you know, different drinks, snacks, all that type of stuff. So this was like a full-on professional conference hall. You know, it catered to everyone. Sure, it was pretty expensive as well. And a business center too. I'm sure all these cubicles, you know, have like a computer to it, a printer, fax machine. Oh, we actually have one over there, fax machine. But yeah, this is definitely really professional business center. You just walk out those doors, get some fresh air too. And these individual rooms, they're built for telephones. You could have like a private call. And I'm sure this is
Binabalot nga natin eh.
really well.
Hingiin mo na.
And then as we continue going on, all of these rooms on the left are just, you know, like classrooms. This reminds me of kind of like a college campus, especially this room. It seems like this whole hallway is just pretty much the same thing. Yeah, another nourishment hub and then more, you know, phone stations. So, and we end up first floor with once again another nourishment hub and then doors. Yeah, so they had a lot of these. I don't know why they had so
Not
many of them.
already Christmas,
At
but
one point, I'm having like 5.
it's not already 25.
And this kind of is the end of the property building wise. I mean, we have tennis courts all the way at the end, a lot of other places to relax and hang out, but this is the end of the buildings. Look at that massive camera. Definitely outdated. And a really good view of all the buildings on the property. I mean, that's the hotel place we were just in before. I mean, you can see the span of it, how far it just goes back. And the camera really doesn't describe how big this place actually is. Now here we're on the 2nd floor. Wow, look at this. This is actually level to the land outside, so I know this place is kind of built on an incline. Striker Trauma 201. What? Yeah, so this was some like a medical classroom here. Look at all this equipment left. Where the boards, they still have, you know, kind of the classroom writing to it. And now this 2nd floor seems like very much an exact copy of what we saw down below. You know, the nourishment hub on the right, the phone calls on the left. But this one is actually really cool because everything is left behind. Yeah, so this is a really good view of what this would look like. You know, before. We had all the drinks here. M&M's. Probably for, you know, fruits and vegetables up here. Oh, and this is the courtyard right above the dining hall. Good view of that. This business center. Kind of like a mini lobby. You could talk to someone about, you know, maybe getting a room or something. But look at this. All of it left behind. So this was all their stuff, their personal belongings, all left behind. This is unreal. That's that. You know, they come workers here. This was the calendar of January 2019. Well, that's 2020. So maybe closed because of COVID. 2 Gino I'll miss working with you every day. I know I'll always be your favorite conference playing partner and be the best. We actually have some prices. So wine glass, $9. Beer, $6. Just regular prices. Just, of course, upcharged, but. And that, yeah, the picture on the left. That's a photo. Back when this was still active. That's the skybox. The kind of street underneath it. I guess this is the too. Here. Yeah, and a buffet section too. But it seems like it's the same thing over and over again. So we're gonna move on. I imagine it's gonna be really similar to the way but I'm sure there's gonna be some big moves because the car does go to the back of the It seems to have like offices just lining up around there. Okay, so we have more call centers, then the refreshment areas, and then a lot of rooms. Room C370, massive conference hall right here. A lot of modern lights on top.
Oh my god, 20 pieces only.
You've been on this section for a while now. Is there anything that's really cool to see?
This section that we're in right now. Headquarters, they kind of stay in this wing. And then the wing A, B, and C, there's like, looks like it was for guests. There's like long still set up, big sky rooms, probably 5. And I think it's just kind of like just as it was. And they have some theater rooms, A, B, and C as well. All the chairs are there. They're all kind of different too. It's really cool. It's just, not much of a thing from here. It's all just around.
So in this section, we have the training and development area. And so maybe this was maybe like some sort of technical school. Yeah, just some industrial stuff. Oh, interesting. Okay, so this section is actually locked. So there's just a lot of office cubicles in here. Well, I suppose it's not.
Hello 12 viewers, welcome back to the vlogs.
Look at all these papers. Dang. So this is from 2009. The minimum wage was $7.25. It's another coffee bar type of thing. Hallway full of offices. This one's actually unlocked. This is fascinating. Yeah, so this was everyone's like individual cubicle kind of thing. They had a lot of these here. A bunch of keys were left in this one. And then we also have a view of kind of all the rooms that lead up to this building. All abandoned and decaying. Some basic stuff pretty much. Chair, trash can. They might have taken all the computers out. But look at this one. Presentation area.
Natatawa ako dito sa mga bata. Ang galing
They're
naman.
playing hangman, spreading a bunch of gibberish. Luckily, they kept it just on these kind of screens and not on the walls or anything. So that's good. The room sign sheet. So it seems like a hotel, convention center, and then even offices for different companies. It was that big. Very modern kind of lunchroom area, hangout spot. This place just doesn't fail to surprise me. There's always just new stuff on every corner. I thought we were gonna be done like 30 minutes ago, but now there's always more. Even all these photos up behind. Flip photos. Now up here on the 3rd floor, this is where the actual offices are. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. Here. All of their personal belongings are left behind. It's beats box, goggles, menacing. And all the offices, the cubicles, are just like this too. Here's another one. A lot of valuables in here. Look at all this. Here's some IT room. Definitely. What's this? Guest room technology team. Good power and some kind of storage. Parts if something broke.
You need to open the
Come here,
hotspot.
fix it up. Look at the heavy lock here too. Wow. We really try to keep this secure. 4th floor C section. Just seems to be a ton of offices. Lucky for us, the door's actually open. So on the right we have the individual queue. Oh my gosh. What? Dude, this is incredible. Oh my goodness. I mean, all his virtual things are still here. Papers, his mug, passwords, FBI most wanted, expenses, even the cubicles of everything left behind. All the paper folders and
What?
plants. This whole place reminds me of like Fukushima, with everything just left behind. Just incredible.
Left this out.
It's just
I just
that every single cubicle in office room has everything left behind. This one's locked. That one is too, I believe. Yeah, like original writing is still on the board. Oversold room types. Some of them are locked, but most of them are still open, which gives us a great view of how this place used to go. Just insane.
As of now, the property is no longer in use and owns under private ownership. Redevelopment plans have been discussed, but due to the scale of the site, environmental issues, and structural damage.
Uy, wag kayo dyan! Madami yan dyan, mga bubog!
Existing buildings are not expected to remain in their current state. And whatever moves forward here,
Sako!
places it was existing.
Baka may sako. Over there, oh.
Thank you for watching.
Yan, sa may galon, may sako dyan. Ilagay nyo na. Kunin mo yung sako. Ang kukulit niyo, baga.
They say that dreams often outlast their makers, leaving behind a legacy of the life they used to live and of the things that they created. This is the story of a breathtaking mansion.
Wow,
and of the
really
man
nice
who
house.
envisioned it all.
Yeah, it's empty.
Antik.
Peter Chen was no ordinary man, but rather a beloved figure in China.
Right, the
Getting
parents
attention
passed
from
away, the
audiences
kids
across
didn't,
the world with
were
his
too
on-screen
busy
charm,
arguing
starring in various hit films and TV shows.
what they were gonna do with him, although it was too
But
late.
there's
Now they
always
owe
something
too much
bigger to
tax.
him, a
Mhm.
dream that he held close.
Now the county's stuck with a $1 million house they can't do nothing with.
Peter met the love of his
Just tear
life,
it down.
and they soon moved to the United States to fulfill his dream of building the mansion he had always dreamt of. This big change meant leaving the world of movies he had grown up with to pursue a different path, and he quickly became a top real estate developer in New York City, helping to envision various skyscrapers and bring them to life. His success allowed him to start building his own dream, a massive mega mansion that would embody everything he worked so hard for. The result was breathtaking. A 20,000 square foot estate with 8 bedrooms, 11 bathrooms, an indoor pool, sports complex,
4-car garage, and a home theater. No detail was spared in the building of this luxurious sanctuary, fitted with a castle-like foyer, grand chandeliers, and even a custom-designed garage to fit his expensive cars. However, the Chen family dream mansion came to a crashing halt after Peter quietly passed away in his sleep, leaving his monstrous estate in the uncertain hands of his wife. Overwhelmed by the staggering mortgage payments, mounting bills, and the weight of a house far too
Couldn't
large to
afford to pay
manage
for it
alone,
anymore.
she found herself unable to hold on. And soon the loss of her husband, the bank soon seized the property, leaving the once vibrant mansion to sit empty, a hollow echo of the life and the love that had filled its walls.
Instead of the banks
As of
making
2
deals
years,
with the people,
this
Make 'em
magnificent
move.
mansion stands
why don't you
abandoned.
make a deal with them
So joy
so that
beyond
they
this
don't have to
journey
move and you're
is
still
the
making
uncovered
money off it?
story of Peter
But
Chen.
no, now the house
and
is
explore
sitting
the
there,
home
nobody's
that
making any
outlasted the
money
dream
except their
it was
government.
meant to fulfill. Welcome explorers to one of the best abandoned mega mansions you guys will ever see. So here we're starting the video on the outside, and this is it.
Wow, very nice.
The view is absolutely massive, right from the get-go. A long, winding driveway, and it ends up at this little circle in front of the house. And we have quite a lot of mansions.
Unbelievable from Florida abandoned. Built out castle work
For
abandoned.
decades, Florida's Atlantic coastline was filled with oceanfront hotels, just like this one.
Big time. Everybody was going to Florida.
Family vacations, and affordable beach
Now
houses.
nobody is.
But many of the resorts were designed for a tourism era that no longer exists.
Hmm.
This is the Mackay
Trump
Resort
took
in
care of it.
Palm Beach, Florida, a mid-20th century beachfront hotel that survived storms, renovations, and shifting travel trends. But now, it shows the long-term consequences of maintaining an aging property directly in the ocean. In this video, I'm going to take you on a full walkthrough tour of this property. Take a look at Mackay when it was built, how it operated during its peak years, and why now it exists in a state that feels neither fully active nor fully abandoned. The Mackay Beach Resort traces its origins back to the 1950s, during Florida's post-World War II tourism boom. As car ownership expanded and interstate highways developed, Florida became one of the most successful vacation destinations in the United States. Beach towns like Daytona and Ormond Beach grew rapidly, filling their coastlines with motor lodges and small resorts designed for convenience rather than luxury. Mackay was built during this period with a simple goal: provide affordable oceanfront accommodations with direct beach access, exterior walkways, and shared amenities like pools and courtyards. At the time, this model was extremely successful. Location mattered more than the amenities, and a room near the ocean was enough to keep occupancy high for most of the year. Alright, so I just made it inside. Let's go ahead and see what we can find in here. There's definitely a lot to look at. There's so much behind too. Oh, check it. This is a picture of back in like the 60s and 70s. Right when this place was first getting started. So I'm gonna give y'all a quick tour of the lobby real quick. I'm gonna take y'all through the whole hotel.
B!
See what we can find.
Wala na kayong pasok, B.
Here's something that's kind of interesting. Looks like they had a snack bar, and you would pay for it right here. This is all the prices.
Where is
I can't believe it, but this thing is still turned on. Does the monitor work? No, it doesn't. Too good to be true, I guess.
that side is looking pretty busy. If I do say so myself. I think this is going to be a chill explore. Nothing too drastic. I'm going to jinx myself though. AC roads, brilliant. What is brilliant? Dead file. And I think that's how you pronounce the name of this place. Mackay Beach Resort. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Ano, may regalo
Let's go
tayo.
see what is this?
Hopefully, we have gift from them.
Oh.
From them.
Ocean Edge at Daytona.
You and me.
Looking for a long-term stay.
Kids.
I wonder if that's abandoned too. Let's have a picture of that. I'm gonna check it. Look, just found a picture of the floor plan. Ground floor, second floor, third, fourth. So we got 4 floors. This place is pretty big, actually. They even have a little kiddie pool in the backyard to check out. Look, they even had their own little custom mouse pads and stuff. How cute. That's pretty clever. I think I just found the lost and found. A lot of people leaving their sunglasses and regular glasses behind too. It's pretty nice, actually. Another day in paradise. But is that correct though? We are on the beach. Bike passes. So I guess they rented out these little bikes too. And you can go cruise on that on the beach if you wanted to. Parking permits. Because you do have to pay to park here, unfortunately. Hold what the AC remotes were used for. Probably for the AC.
For several decades, resorts like Mackay benefit from consistent demand. Florida's beaches attracted families, retirees, and seasonal travelers looking for predictable, low-cost vacations. These properties relied on high room counts, quick turnovers, and repeat visitors rather than a luxury branding. During this period, maintenance expectations were relatively modest. Buildings were repaired as needed. Upgrades were done gradually, and the long-term risk of coastal exposures from storms and saltwater were not fully understood.
Wow, that's Florida?
As long as stayed filled,
What is
repairs
that?
remained manageable. The model
Rompo
continued
Rep?
to work.
Oh no. Well, before we go
What?
upstairs,
The
A
band.
I do want to
resort.
check out this office here. Because it is screaming my name. Wow. Check out all the stuff they left behind here. We even have a little cactus too. These never work for me. Ever. No. Yeah. Those never open, unfortunately.
Oh. 5 pesos.
Ikaw Dayang, hihingi ka?
Naku, aga pa yan si Dayang humingi. Tumigil na kayo.
How much?
5 pesos. Huwag kayo hingi. Ako kaya, bigyan nyo ako.
Looks like to me this is a
Ano ba
recent
kayo bibigay
abandonment.
sa akin?
2024. Here it is, 2025. We'll be filming.
Magkano ba yung isa? Ano? 5 pesos.
We want to shut down in March, I'm guessing. This looks like all the touristy stuff you can do. Rolex 24 Daytona.
Oh, it's now closed?
Daytona 5.
Oh,
Wow.
Definitely know what that is.
close.
Pretty run down for just now closing.
Welcome to Rockville.
Close na.
Wow.
No more money na to pay the taxes. Right?
Well, yeah, once Trump started to cause a problem with the Canadians used to come to Florida all the time. But once he started causing trouble, they banned the Canadians from going to the United States.
Success is big.
Good that he's in here. Can't believe I just left all this stuff like this. Somebody scrapped this computer, it looks like, that's for sure. I just noticed something. This is a very tiny office, and they have the biggest TV I've ever seen inside such a small office. I just found some keys. I'm wondering where these go to. Right. This looks, wait a minute. I was gonna go upstairs, but 1 second, hold on. I just found another back room. Authorized personnel only. Hope there's anything cool in here.
Thank you very much.
Bunch of kids' toys. The refrigerator will be cleaned out every Sunday. Lisa. No, it ain't. You still got some stuff in there, Lisa. This one's don't open. Oh, there we go. It's still running. It's very cold. Look how long this has been sitting here in the sun. It's all faded. Anyone ever tasted hotel soap before? It's actually pretty good stuff. This one's rotten. Actually, I highly despise you eating the soap in a hotel. I was just kidding. Don't do that. It does smell good though. Now look at this. If you were staying here as a guest, you're gonna go to all these places. We even have a Ripley's, believe it or not. I didn't even know that, but that's nearby in the area. That's pretty cool. There's a lot of stuff to do around this area. And as if the hurricane didn't get to it already. Look, you can have a dinner on a riverboat. That's pretty cool. I like that. All right, let's go upstairs. This is a beautiful lobby. Lord, this is really pretty.
By the late 20th century, Florida's tourism industry began to change. Travelers increasingly expected modern hotels with interior corridors, elevators, consistent room standards, and newer infrastructure. At the time, maintenance costs for older beachfront properties steadily increased. Salt air corrosion, moisture intrusion, and storm damage required more frequent and more expensive repairs. Insurance costs rose, and renovations became more complex due to updated building codes and safety requirements. For older motels like Magai, this created a difficult choice: invest heavily to modernize, continue operating with limited updates, or gradually reduce operations as costs increase.
Yeah, if you look really closely, looks like we got some people on a beach right there. Right there. Can you see them? There they go. Can somebody please tell me when this is though? If you look out this window right here, you see those little tripod things? I don't know what those are, but if somebody could please educate me in the comments, please let me know. I can't even make out that word that it says on it. OMBILY. I've never heard of that. It looks like some kind of living containers or something. What is this? Golden malted conditioner. What is this? Oh, it smells like cooking grease. You can tell they were trying to protect this place. But I think either stores in this or vandals. Oh, a vandal definitely did that. Y'all see that? Little graffiti already. This place hasn't even been closed that long.
Na, kulang.
Somebody dumped all the
May
scent on it.
ampaw is ano over. This one.
I can't believe they just left the AC running. Actually, it might be the heater. I can't tell because the wind's open. But it's saying it's 82 degrees. That's hot.
We. Christmas. B. Christmas. Diba, social may paampaw. May paampaw.
Anything interesting? Oh, it's freezing back here. How did it get so cold? Maybe that's why they have the AC running right here. Set for 62 degrees. You'll see that?
On Florida's Atlantic coast, storms play a major role in determining the property's lifespan. Over the years, repeated hurricanes and tropical storms subjected Mackay to wind, water intrusion, and long-term moisture exposure. While individual storm damage could often be repaired, the cumulative effect placed increasing strain on the building. Older construction methods, combined with decades of exposure, made it harder for the resort to maintain consistent condition across all sections of the property. This is when many coastal hotels enter a slow decline, not through a single catastrophic event, but through the years of compounding damage.
Y'all see this? Y'all see that red ball right there? Try to knock that red ball into that white ball. It's gonna go right in that hole right there. Okay. 1, 2, and wow. I totally missed that. Alright, let's try it. One more time. Here we go. 1, 2, and ooh, almost. Whoa. If I get one of these doors open, let's see. This one looks like it's open for phone. Hello. Good, there ain't nobody in here, thank God. That would have been a disaster. So it's just your typical standard rooms, it looks like. Nothing too exciting. What else do they have in here? Wait a minute. That's a bathroom. What is this thing? Where's this even go to? That's locked. It might go in the other room. Oh, look, there's another one. It's open. This one looks different. Hello. Is there power down here? That's pretty good. Dining room set. Huh. And the other ones you do. That is pretty cool. Yeah, this one comes with a kitchen, it looks like. What is that? So there goes those pods up there again. I don't know what that is. First time I've ever seen it. It looks like you can live it. So
Hold on, man.
Huh?
That's not mine. That's yours.
Oh, I get what's going on here. This one's a dome. Wait a minute, let me see. Yeah, this one's totally a dome. Like it goes
Borrow that
into the
from
kitchen,
your
and there's another room that goes trails goes into the kitchen.
That's cool.
Because no abandoned hotel is completely
Right here,
unsafe.
mine's right there.
Full
The
of
other
blood
one.
mattress. So this might be one of two things. I think it might be blood from a human being, or
See
it
the
could be
other one?
dead bug feces. That big stain right there. I'm thinking it might be that. I don't know. You can tell they're really trying to get in here. What's even in here? Nothing's in here. Well, why the hell did they try to beat the door down? I don't get that.
You'll see as we go along that some areas show
Bakit ang
signs
parang
of
ditong
upkeep
puno
and
to?
continued use, while other sections display clear aging, wear, and partial shutdown. This uneven condition is typical of older resorts operating under rising maintenance and insurance costs. Rather than closing outright, many properties reduce their operational footprint, prioritizing certain rooms and amenities, while leaving other sections unused or awaiting repair. This creates a resort that feels divided between past and present, still standing on valuable beachfront land, but no longer functioning as a unified property.
So you can pull this back. Oh yeah, you can pull it back. Look. Huh. Yeah, I don't trust that.
Door.
You see? Nope, I ain't going in there. Hell no. Let's go back over here and see what we got. Where's this going to? Oh, it's closed. It's pretty nice out here, actually. What is this? Oh, you can look through your back porch from out. Yeah, you can look through your back porch and you can view a sea. That's a nice, beautiful sight. I tell you, wow. I'm telling y'all, this place has got the vibes. I love it out here. It's so peaceful and calm and soothing with the ocean. You smell the cool breeze of copper tone.
Yay! I'm done. Kulang. Two.
She's making sure hers are bigger than everybody else's. They're blowing up there.
Hello, good afternoon, people. Welcome back to the vlog.
That's the place that you come from, far beyond what you see. Is a town like your town. If your town was a dream. Only it's not a dream, or a hoax, or a ruse. It is Christmas Day movement.
It's creepy as hell.
The ROV glides slowly over the unfamiliar landscape. The team
You want to play?
Well,
Look, play.
Right now, I'm just trying to see if there's anything in it.
Hey, what's up, guys?
I will show this to Gina. Because she showed me already the ano eh. Show this to Gina. Iba yung style ni Gina eh. Sige, for me. I will add this more. I will come back there because I will add more. Because unexpected kids will come over in the house.
game show.
They had everything but fame.
Ang ulo.
Huh?
Headache. Headaches for my eyes. Oh, oh, la, la, la. Christmas. Holy. This is, kulang pa to sa akin. This is yours. 7 pieces. Wala akong Christmas tree.
first shot.
Oh, cool. Beat that quick.
Ha?
Kasi wala daw mag-aalaga sa akin.
Oh.
Babae na maganda. Lalo na ka. La 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 la. Banana, banana, banana.
Ano magkagaharang-harang? Uy, matanaw ta ba? Uy, saan na likod na nag-videohan mo? Wow, video eh. Wow, sa likod ka dako. Ang likod ni bertindak ko. Sakit sa tiyan eh.
Content creator, a 21 years old na
Okay.
so for today's video mga dahil kay ang akong iwan ay sa may bahay din mo iwan ang it is not what I had planned.
Oh.
iwan ka itong gawin sa pitaka. Tali ka na, tutalon ba? Ang tali ka na? Wala di sa makalihok. Makalihok, pati yung ulo ni makalihok. Tapos punta ka doon galon sa taas. Ang taas yun, sa mga pagkanupa. Yung makanupa ang kabugon sa galon. Tapos, yan nga, may patuod yung singagtang. Magtulog. Karena, tulog ka mga kanadili. Tulog, ang tama-tama lang. Patak ka mga sunod pa. Dali, yung alira. Hindi na mo tugan, hindi na kata. Puslog yun mo. Puslog na. Puslog na kinas pinto. Bakwan, hindi na karnay. Tulos tubig. Karang pang-agtag.
Sige, Loy. Ay, ayo, Loy. Masarap ko. Pasko po, Loy, ha? Eh, masig din naman Pasko. Ang awang na natin.
Kabalo ko ng tata, maldito kay ka. Nagkakakulikan, nagkakakoleksyon sa army, pulis, tanan, nagkakakoleksyon.
I will put that first. Ligo ako. Shower.
to look right here. Way back up in the corner.
It look like soon we will die. Believe me, it's not, the breathing is not good.